Another topic we are going to be discussing now is relative motion in a straight line. Relative motion in a straight line. Relative motion in a straight line has to do with two or more objects moving in a straight line, either in the same direction or in opposite direction. But the motion has to be on a straight line. The two of them must be on a straight line. Either they are going in the same direction or they are going in opposite direction. So when you discuss such motion, we refer it as a relative motion. And when an object is not, when the two moving objects are not on the same straight line, we cannot regard it as a relative motion. But what we used to do, we call it as a motion involving vectors. And then parallelogram has to be played in order to solve problems relating to motion in different directions. Rules in relative motion. When two bodies are moving in the same direction, we subtract their velocities. But when they are in opposite direction, we add their velocities to get their relative motion. Example 1. Example 1. If a car traveling on a straight road at 120 meters per second passes a bus going in the same direction at 80 meters per second, find the velocity of the car relative to the bus. Solution. Since they are in the same direction, we subtract velocity of the car is 120 meters per second. Velocity of the bus is 80 meters per second. Now the question is, if a car traveling on a straight road at 120 meters per second passes a bus going in the same direction at 80 meters per second, find the velocity of the car relative to the bus. Now they are going in the same direction. Because of that, we will subtract their velocities to get the relative velocity, or to get the velocity of the car relative to the bus. Velocity of the car relative to the bus is equals to 120 meters per second minus 80 meters per second equals to 40 meters per second. So the relative velocity is 40 meters per second. Example 2. A train traveling on a straight line at 60 km per hour passes another bus moving in the opposite direction at 240 km per hour. Calculate the speed of the train relative to the bus. Solution. What is important here are their speeds. Number 2 is how they are moving. Are they moving in the same direction or they are moving in opposite direction? Here, they are moving in opposite direction. Because they are moving in the opposite direction, add their velocities together in order to get the relative velocity of the train to the bus. Speed of the train is equals to 600 km per hour. Speed of the bus is equals to 240 km per hour. Speed of the train relative to the bus is equals to 600, we'll add together 600 km per hour plus 240 km per hour. 600 km per hour plus 240 km per hour. The answer gives you 840 km per hour equals to 840 km per hour. It's just very simple, but if you don't understand how to solve this problem, you can spend up to 2 hours in exam hall without doing anything. So what I want to understand is that when question is given to you, first of all, find out if the two vehicles are moving on a straight line, and also find out if their movement is in the same direction. If it is in the same direction, you subtract to get the relative velocity. If it is in opposite direction, you add together. Just simple. Thank you for watching this edition. Stay connected and keep on watching other of our programs in our YouTube channel so that you can get proper understanding of physics. If you get to our YouTube channel, you will see different teachings in physics, different teachings in chemistry, different teachings in mathematics, and different teachings in biology. So this year you are going to have A1 in your examination. But don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.